And tonight, card game or not, as there is no physical equivalent, but it at least tries to resemble a trading card game. We are playing Hearthstone, as haven't played it for like very long and never passed many of the single player modes back then, so returning to like one of the older ones for a while tonight, so should be interesting like how much to remember, and didn't succeed with most of them even back then, so should be sufficiently a challenge. Didn't feel quite like MTG at least today, so decided to play Hearthstone, as it also at least tries to emulate more or less a card game. So let's see how we do in one of the older single player modes for now. Ah, hello there, Kamu. Good to have you here. And indeed, let's see, like doing one of the older single player modes in Hearthstone and seeing if could get any further with those, because it's tended to be that never passed most of them. There are also then like the new Rise of the Lich King storyline and got like welcome back bonus, like what 80 packs of cards, so we'll be also doing those at some point later on, but playing the older modes some for now, as to at least remember something about those, and never passed most of them completely, so. And hopefully your Monday went well, of course. So let's move towards the game and see what we can get done. So we do have the single player modes here. Check that they actually still exist. Then there are kind of like other things, and changing modes on the weekly tavern crawl, some of which were even interesting to remember faintly. There was the old Rastakan Rumble, which had kind of like where you had to defend the altar. Then there was, to remember, kind of like
Murlocs! Rafam has unleashed the plagues of Uldum, and only we can stop him. Explorers to me!
others. The Frozen Throne one was like really difficult after the first, because there was like one opponent you had to cause massive amount of damage to each turn. Never actually passed like what the second or third opponent in the old Knights of the Frozen Throne. Some of these are surprisingly difficult. Ah, hello there, Jax. Good that you dropped by in any case. It's of course Monday evenings usually, even by the schedule, do not start very early, as we'll be arriving back from work and then going to sauna and then streaming, so this is actually almost on schedule timing wise. Ah, very nice. It's of course often somewhat nerve-wracking to reveal new things the first time also. Hopefully that went well. Ah, yeah, the weather has been demanding. Certainly have heard that in the south there has been a lot of issues with the driving weather. So it's of course, if you can work from home, it certainly helps, considering how difficult the weather has been. So, good night, Dax, and thanks for dropping by. So let's try, as we never do not think ever actually succeeded with the Rastakan Rumble, so let's actually try this to remember. This had like the altars you would choose and defend and or try to get rid of, that provided bonuses. and you would choose like one of these is quite expensive, but and now that could remember all the keywords like deal excess damage, whatever. It's all over, like, yeah. At least this has pretty good like explanations for the keywords. Let's try this, though it's hardest to get. It also destroys all the enemy minions, so it's actually pretty strong as long as you can get it out. We started quite well, actually. Took the early morning bus to work, so walked out quite early. Also, now that ordered like a new phone, finally actually received it after they were very confused with it. So yeah, did some work to set that up. It seems to now work pretty well, even if bought like the OtterBox case, and of course that doesn't really work with the display protector that came with it. More of not confused with the phone, more of confused with the case options as usual, like have to get display protector that is either flat and or doesn't extend too much to get lifted off by the case, as bought the kind of proper, a bit heavier case with the rubber bumpers and the bumper pushes against the... So not too confused otherwise, as it arrived at least, unlike the vendor succeeded at not mailing it for some time, ordered it already before the Independence Day meet actually, but then they didn't bother to mail it out, so more of probably the vendor was confused. So let's see then what we would choose again. Remember faintly the Azure Drake. Alright. And we didn't choose the one that combos with dragons, so let's more of go for the rush mechanic. Alright, this gets warriors.
Versus the call! You fear the king of the ring! I can do this.
Alright, we do have at least something we can cast. The kind of 8 is not really the best. This has like partial parry style mulligan that you can choose only the cards you want to replace. So of course the partial parry style one is quite nice. Alright, we can even one drop, so alright, that's actually quite strong because you practically also take damage as long as you do not first get rid of that.
Flesh fails. Try this time.
That's pretty nice. Discover another dragon, so certainly. Let's go for speed more of. And then we can attack the shrine at least.
Job's done. Counter punch. Strike back.
Alright, they certainly combo quite effectively with that. Alright, considering we still have only 3 mana, this isn't going to go very far. Then we can get rid of that and not much else.
I'm on fire.
Alright, deals 3 damage to everything. And then we do not get any creatures out because they all cost 4. That at least gives us health, which is nice. No, it gives health to itself, so that didn't help much. Well, that's one option. And then we most probably expire.
Follow the rules. Job's done.
Alright.
Feel the rush. Perfection. Our hammers echo in the deep.
At least we are getting a lot of creatures out now, but kind of limited utility. We can get rid of that, but also like now we can get rid of their altar for 3 turns. But problem is that we only now have 2 health left, so most probably dead.
Report Charging for duty.
Not yet, at least. That's expensive. 8. So we can like more of increase armor and then attack pretty much with everything. Against the at least that looks impressive. Another matter is if we can stay alive for enough turns, but it's actually possible that we do win. Alright, health of all to 1.
Akali, give me strength.
Still more or less winning. Somewhat surprisingly. Oh yeah, does that have like taunt or something? Ah yeah, Rush can only attack minions, so it's not like haste. Actually we can win. That was kind of victory really closely. Surprised. Overall a surprise that we did win. And we even got bonus for playing any game. And then we again get to add a few cards. Yeah, if we could play those would be nice. Then we do have really... We already have enough like Azure Drakes, and let's take the big ones though it requires bonuses to play those. So let's then go to the next match.
Ricard versus Loti.
Live wild or die lost.
For the Dark Spear.
Alright, great starting cards, like let's have the 8 and 10 cost 1 in starting hand. Better.
Job's done.
Alright, that's kind of effective because it gives bonuses, but it gives only like of course limited number of bonus. Right, we some armor start attacking their shrine, so not a bad start. get rid of the shrine. Oh no, summon bonuses for a while. Alright.
Defend the gates! To me!
I can't target that.
Let's get rid of one of those.
You got nothing.
And another one of those. So then we can attack commander with the small creature. At least keeping their fort state under control for now. Alright. Yep. Need some mass damage sooner or later. Like we can get rid of one, but let's attack them for more effect and keep like attacking one with the smaller creature. Like, yep. Let's have 5 more. Oh well. Oh, thank you for the sub. Of course, let's raise support to that. Really appreciate your support. Oh, thank you. So let's see. We need to then finish turn for now, and they get their shrine back. But fortunately, these didn't become 2/2s. Alright, that was a lot. Fortunately, we do have also a lot of armor, so it's like, let's beat at my armor. There we go. Alright, let's start summoning dragons then. And let's get rid of 1/1/1. Alright, that's not nice. We got not very good random. Alright, and now we then start getting the 3 trees, the altar, so that's good. So need to get more creatures out for sure. Let's work on that, like play fairy dragon, lower the cost of dragons, play twilight guardian. Then we can also play that random thing we got in turn. Right, now we do have also a guardian. Alright, nothing bigger than 8/8. Going very well. Alright, this deals 2 damage to all other minions, so we should first strategically damage that. We can actually even play that. For once the board wipe comes handy. And we got 12 armor for that, so. And it destroyed their altar, so. that certainly turned the game around, at least for now, for us. So let's finish turn and hope they don't get too many things out to replace that. Only 7-7, so there goes our shrine.
Broken like your spirit.
All right. Probably most fun would be this, because it feels the side with whelps, so
Big mistake.
can actually do 3 damage to that. 4, it would be down to 3, so it actually wouldn't take another attack, so that's actually worth it.
Job's done.
For now. As here, unlike in MTG, the damage stays.
A win-win.
Alright, we don't. Really. Oh well, they also got rid of me of the Let's do practically.
Big mistake.
Tactically this way. And then we cast this. And everything else goes out.
I see a vision in the flames.
Alright, tune that for more attacks, so then we can armor, 15 armor, at least we are not going to go out from the damage anytime soon. And again.
The dragons shall kneel before me.
Prophecy.
Alright. And then we again have the 8-8 to contend with. Oh well. At least we have 15 armor. Alright, let's discover an extra dragon. That's pretty nice as it gives a random dragon. Let's add the rhino and we can remove the 8-2 with the rhino. It created a very high-end Darius Crowley for us. And then we are going to attack our good opponent for only 12. We still have so much armor even that we are in position to play aggressively. 13. Alright. They still have no defenders, so 2 random dragons. Fair enough. Let's get our fancy Darius Crowley out, and because gains +2/+2 from attacking and killing minion. Let's get rid of their altar.
The circle of life.
Mortals.
Job's done.
And then it gets kind of difficult as we need to cause a bit of damage, but they can cause a lot of damage, so it was quite close. Apparently they ran out of steam. Yep.
Runs free.
Again, kind of really closely fought game. Alright, let's play at least a couple more for at least slightly over an hour. So how have you been enjoying watching Hearthstone, Kamu? Alright, and we get some more gold. And then we again will get 200 gold for playing one game. It's also apparently the Alright, that's actually pretty nice. Like that, because doubles armor gain. Right, through like the dragon oriented one here. not as interesting as Cooking Simulator. Yeah, that's probably true with like game design. Cooking Simulator is kind of like, yeah, it's a game certainly, not quite maybe the yeah, still do need to do another session Cooking with Food Network for you to remember that you requested it, so that will happen probably this week even, as haven't played the Cooking Simulator for a while. Of course, it tends to be that everything breaks or falls to the floor, as it has a dash of real-world physics as the overall description of the game states. Dash of real-world physics, you say. So, next match.
Ricard versus Zentimo! Go, Tad Food. I got this.
3, 4, 5. Kind of risky, but let's go. Let's see how fast they are.
Job's done.
Alright, that's quite specific. Fortunately, we do also have like faster creature now, so we lose only one turn. At 2 random dragons, let's take really little tempo. 2 9 cost ones. Yep. Now we also...
Oh, my stick.
Once upon a time.
And discover even more dragons. Maybe a bit lower cost ones.
Job's done.
And these even have taunts, so... Alright, we can at least get rid of one of them immediately.
Your shrine is sticky.
Yeah, that's going to be quite difficult.
Rush the enemy! Defend Gilneas! Attack!
Alright, increase.
Cry.
Alright, we can cast this and then that gets cost reduced, so we can then get rid of one ourselves. Darius gets rid of the other and again increases that. And then we wait to cast a lot of dragons, one would hope.
Drakari King Trespassers.
Alright. Then everything has a defender. Alright, deal 7 damage to enemy minions, so we can at least shoot one of those out. And reduce health from that. Maybe kind of not the best approach, but have to somewhat. That's quite powerful overall. And -8. Yep. Most probably not going to get further than this. We can actually cast Death Thing. That's at least enough.
Dark Spear, never die.
Yep. Alright. That looks interesting, like we apparently received several awards at once. Ah, hello there, Ragabash. It indeed looked like an experience. Yeah, the oven door falls off like after 5 uses. Did Kisu also make it back well, because it seemed Kisu was having at least as much trouble with the weather. And of course, waves to the fox. Welcome. We are at least playing a couple of matches more Hearthstone and then probably finishing for tonight. Good to have you here, of course. And we apparently received 2 awards at once for some reason, as we now have both the packs and the gold at the same time. Like, yes. And then we got the gold, which showed at the same time. Take 5 turns, that's not the most difficult one. So we made it like 4 of the 8 opponents. Try one of the others.
Heroes, who among you is brave enough to venture into the witch wood?
Really old ones. Do also remember this quite faintly anymore, how this exactly worked. Alright, have apparently also, it's surprising, from like a decade ago or more, they're still like still remembers where was with the single player quests. Fair enough. Let's try that also. Yeah, I also have played this on and off now and then. Sometimes the more competitive ones, but decided to. Yeah, there was at one point the kind of they also decided to do something a bit like Eldrazi, and nowadays they have like Warcraft's the Return of the Lich King theme in the current sets, and but they keep all the old single player modes practically, so you can play really old ones like this. Even remember the really old like years ago where ended up with them last time, so it's quite amusing. Begins from, so let's see.
Versus Grab!
Against some kind of like Etin, apparently, with the two heads. Low enough cost creatures, would say. And we can play the trap to wait with 2, so should be doable.
Job done. Job done.
And then we get to play Blink Fox. Hired gun is even bigger. 3 trees, but do think fun to get the random card with the Blink Fox, so Rocket Boots gives rush, alright. Alright. The fox didn't last very long. Oh. Let's first play the South Sea Captainess. We can then play the Pirate next.
Job's done.
If that stays, it is. Yeah.
One shot, one kill.
Alright. Oh, that didn't quite work, like bonuses for the damage. Alright, let's play more creatures.
This guy's toast.
Now we can get rid cheaply of the 6/6 guy. This doesn't give us as much advantage anymore, so let's remove
I'll give it a shot.
those and get some damage in.
Job's done.
Alright. At least we are in a better board state for a while, it seems. Alright, let's first put the weapon out and then put the pirate out so they get more attack.
Hey,
And then
lights out.
expend some creatures. Because we do not really have to care that much for the 7-6 yet. We can It's pretty nice for a bit later. We can also attack ourselves.
Job's done.
Right. Christ, they attack a creature, but fair enough. We can
I'll give it a
drop
shot.
the 7 or not. Ah, yeah, that's the kind of funny feature. 50% chance to attack the wrong enemy. Very well. Let's do the 1 damage. Draw a card. And we have 5 remaining. Now we can actually again try our luck. Alright, no wrong target this time. Play the Black Knight also for. Would have an effect,
Hey,
but it's
lights
not
out.
strictly necessary for us currently, so we are still coming out ahead for now. Alright. That would have been helpful with the Black Knight, but you can't know everything. Oh well. Alright, that would be now useful for the Black Knight.
Trust the pirate's code.
Direct damage, nothing else. Alright,
I'm
at
invincible.
least we can get rid of that quite directly.
Hey, lights out.
Job's done.
And keep the pressure up. 6-6. It comes a little bit late. Destroy a random enemy minion. Not very many options. Let's gain 5 armor just for fun and win the match. There we go. Alright, cement boots, or as Oppela put it once, rubber boots, as you may remember. somewhat worried whether rocket boots or cement boots are more dangerous also, have to say, considering how controllable the rocket boots would be. Alright, take 5 turns and we got 150 gold. Play one game of traditional Hearthstone, so it requires. And then we can choose a new treasure. Alright, that's quite horrible. After survives damage, gain Divine Shield. So it's very protected. That's also quite horrible. Everything gets dealt to the enemy hero. Deal 10 damage to a minion, any excess to the enemy hero, and it's repeatable. All of these are quite bad. That's a bit expensive, but do like the kind of like get Divine Shield again and again, so. Secrets cost 0, that's also quite nice. Shade ones are kind of, despite the nice Pantaren, somewhat, because it's like you have to summon many Jade Golems to actually get them very big at all. Like probably most gold. Alright, good night for you, Camu, and thank you for joining. We are probably still playing until we finish this one go at this mode, and then also stop for tonight. So good night and thanks for joining. So let's try against the Brushwood Centurion.
Versus Brushwood Centurion.
Alright, immediately the new card. It's good enough as we have also have the hired gun, so we are going to play with those. Alright, it's even better to have a creature out. Let's get creatures out in preference.
Armor made to fit.
Let's put the hired gun out next.
A shot.
And keep attacking.
Test your might.
Alright.
This guy's
then we can deal more damage.
Fire everything!
They are at least in some trouble by now. Let's see what they can get out. All minions attack random enemy minions. None to attack, so that was kind of not very good play. Now we get this out. 9/9 Divine Shield.
Hey,
5
lights
damage
out.
gain Divine Shield. That's more than moderately OP. Because survives any damage gets Divine Shield again. Let's play Blink Fox and alright. Snake trap. Snakes.
Hey,
and
lights out.
they are going to lose.
Repent!
They clearly didn't get what they needed and or something because it went really slowly for them. Ah, hello there, Luna. Good to have you here, and indeed, as mentioned this, that would be playing this at least some. We have been already doing this for a while and continuing this single player mode tonight until we either win or expire in it. So welcome to the stream. We are at least playing for a while more Hearthstone tonight. So thanks for joining and welcome. Always good to have Luna here. So, what we have? Hadn't either played this for quite a while, so interesting to certainly more pirates this time. Or battle cries trigger twice. That's quite potentially quite impressive.
Tess versus the Shudderwalk.
The trail leads here.
Who walks on poxed rocks?
Alright, kind of 9 cost is not the material for starting hand. That's not much better, but at least we have the trees. Like, yes, let's put the 9-drop away and get a 5-drop. And draw another tree, so it'll be a while.
Twice. Not once, but twice.
That's kind of painful. You get 2 cards, yes, but also damage twice, so let's generate a spell. Small rock. Yeah, let's throw the Kobold Librarian with small rock. Oh.
We meet, we greet. A treat? Repeat.
Alright. Let's play fires first.
Job's done.
You're so sweet.
And now the shady dealer gets bones because we have a pirate. We certainly do. Then we can get rid of one of those, if nothing else.
trouble doubled!
And we could destroy one of those with Black Knight at least.
It's a deal.
And the Shady Dealer got rid of another one. Shady Deals indeed. And then they generate many more. The passive ability is really hazardous with those. Like, yeah, we get 2 3s galore. Play this and get 8 body and random spells.
Magic beyond your understanding.
Curse of Agony. Pretty nice. Shuffle some agony into their deck. There they go. And we just have to keep destroying the Tarot Knights because otherwise we get overwhelmed. So let's get rid of a couple, as there isn't much else we can do.
You get a hat, and you get a hat.
Alright. This was not Team Fortress 2, like those random hats.
You get a hat.
Yeah, and then repeat. They also gave some hats to us, so thank you. Alright. Destroy a minion and one of your mana crystals. Yeah, would be nice to destroy the 6-7 in any case. Cover a lackey. Alright. It would be actually fun. Transform a friendly minion into one that costs 1 more. It's just not quite yet. Alright, everything triggers twice, so...
Let the game begin.
4-kill Naias!
At least we now have a bit better situation. And they drew through the agony. And they drew another agony. And another agony. You're welcome.
My hand is too full.
What? They fell off a truck.
My hand is too full.
Alright. Very full hand indeed. Let's see. That would be quite nice. let's play
The
that
light has
probably the
left this
best,
place.
as it also has taunt, so.
One shot, one kill.
Let the game begin!
4-kill Naias!
Alright, at least some progress. Ouch. That's not good. At least they also lost all the minions.
I don't have many cards left.
6 damage and we took most of it. Ouch.
Trust the pirate's code.
Let's cast the cheaper ones. And then cast this to transform.
Exist without the dark.
Alright, it's good that they have taunt, so we can't get attacked with our fancy 2 energy and return everything to hand. Ouch. They can cast the Mad Bomber or something again. We ran out of cards, so we will be dead very soon. That will be an issue. Like, yeah, let's play that and
This guy's toast.
Job's done.
at least we have taunt, but it's like we will expire very quickly of fatigue. So most probably not winning situation as we ran out of cards. Really strong creature because it gets the divine shield again. And this is the way we will expire unless we can gain more health. Or damage to a random enemy.
Warlock! You play with magic beyond your understanding!
Excess damage hits your hero. Yep. Would have liked a spell that could have caused damage. Really. All of those are useless. Wish could cause damage to, like, random enemy. Better than nothing. Because we can only cause 9 damage to them.
Repent.
And that's not enough, and we are going to die. We are going to die of not having cards to draw. So none of that matters because we have only 1 life, so it's like the problem is that we have to draw a card. And actually Mad Bomber might even kill both, but it didn't, so they were lucky. So that was it as far as that run is concerned. Bad luck that didn't draw a spell that would have generated like any damage spell that could have shot the enemy directly. Oh, hello there, Tiga. Alright. We have been playing almost the usual 1.5 hours, so let's give a wave to Tiga and see about what we play, like one further match, and then see who we will raid. So let's see about the other solo modes. Tombs of Terror, how did this work? Let's see. Alright, we have clearly been playing this, so it's easy to continue. Your opponent must pass their first 2 turns, that's quite strong. After you draw a spell, reduce its costs to 0 this turn. That's also pretty strong. After you play a legendary minion, summon a copy of it. You actually like that they are stuck
I've been learning a few new
couple
tricks.
of turns.
Magic tricks.
Alright, do like these, like multiple damage.
It's just me, or are these guys getting tougher the farther we go?
Alright, next.
Reno!
Weaponized wasp. Alright.
Evil, eh? I hate these guys.
Sufficient to start, which would say.
Job done.
Let's see how quick this thing is.
Job's done.
Alright, 1 turn more and then we can cast creatures. Good.
Although green is very good. Very bad.
Spells are poisonous. Alright, destroy any minion damaged by this. Alright, so kind of death touch.
this like a magical mage hat.
Alright,
Power.
fancy hat. Free damage to all enemy minions. Certainly appreciated.
Oh, that's bad.
And then our good professor with the fancy hat attacks. There we go. And then they generate a lot of creatures. This is 7 damage to all enemy minions. Let's play that first. That generates the razor petals. We can use the Murloc. Murloc on Murloc.
Oh, that's bad.
And another 5 in, so at least for now we are winning. Raptor Patriarch. Sure. Alright, they are going quite close, even themselves.
Someday I'll be just like you.
Shoot, with 0 cost.
And taste the mana.
And that's it. Right. Spell damage bonuses are pretty nice addition. Alright, we are pretty much up to 1.5 hours. Let's play one game more and then finish. So, Plague Horde. Death Rattle deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. Alright, that's not too bad. And when it's only like once a turn,
Reno
add one of those
versus Twizzleflux.
tags.
I have a way with curses. Wanna see?
I hate these guys.
Right. Sufficiently good starting point. Alright, they have to pass first 2 turns, so at least we
Job's done.
have alright speed.
And taste the mana.
Job's done.
Hat and eat.
What a
Very modest 7 because it gets empowered by every spell we cast, so that's potentially quite dangerous because it can go rather high. Spell damage +2.
It's so crazy. Wanted, dead or alive.
What a rush!
Alright, down to 6 already, so they are starting to have to hurry.
All get curses!
-2 attack until next turn, alright. So let's start casting spell.
Draw.
Now we can get rid of that. That looks fancy. Actually, they die anyway. 7. So, you don't even need the fancy sword. That went quite well this far. Another treasure, let's see. Locusts. Choose an enemy. Fill your board with 2 locusts that attack it. Yep, that can be quite angry. Book of the Dead. 7 damage to all enemies. Wish for the perfect card. That sounds fun. Let's take that. And spell damage. More spells. Or battle cries. Probably these, and
Aha! A little inn. I can recruit some help here.
alright, we get a friendly encounter next to Bazaar, so this is good spot to finish. So we have played slightly over 1.5 hours, so let's finish for today. So thank you for joining for some Hearthstone, and let's see who we will raid tonight. Let's see if Arkanoid Addict is still playing. It's been a while since we have raided them. Yep, they are, so let's go for them. Thank you for joining, and good night. We'll see in a couple of days. Should be continuing on Thursday on schedule. And there we go. Thank you and see you later this week.